I didn't realize how much the mother wound was shaping my identity until I spent 1 week focused on doing healing work around this. This isn't about blaming my mom, but it's about how I internalized love, safety, approval, and what I learned to model as a woman and a mother. Before I did this work, I carried a lot of over responsibility. Obviously, responsibility for myself, which I should have, but responsibility for others and the things that they should be carrying on their own. And not that everyone was leaning on me, some were, but I felt like it was my responsibility. Like I would be having a conversation with someone talking about how I needed to do something or take care of something. And I remember someone saying to me, well, aren't you married? Like, yes, obviously I'm not carrying these things completely alone, but I felt like I was, and I made it my responsibility inside. I did a lot of people pleasing in subtle ways and not so subtle ways, softening myself in conversations to make other people feel more comfortable, i.e., shrinking myself. I felt invisible and overlooked at times. I felt exhausted as I was hustling a lot, and I felt guilty when I rested. And we all need rest, and we have to take care of ourselves before we can take care of others. And as a mother, that can be very challenging to allow yourself to feel okay, to take time for yourself and do what is right for yourself. And after 1 week of focused healing work, a lot of it happened after the initial day that I decided to do this work. A lot happened right away. I started to feel a lot more neutral. I was less triggered in conversations and just in general in life. A lot of the cycling conversations or scenarios that would run in my head got a lot quieter. I did a lot less scrambling to fix things for myself and for others. Like everything just kind of calmed down for the most part. I feel calmer at work, in negotiations, meeting with clients. I feel more grounded in my body and just more sovereign overall. And sovereign meaning I stopped looking outside of myself for permission. And my relationships are changing as well. I've noticed a shift there. Some dynamics are recalibrating. I'm spending less time in one-sided interactions. Some connections are naturally loosening, and not in a way that feels dramatic, but just feeling more aligned and allowing that to be okay. And what surprised me the most is that I'm recognizing the kind of life that I want to build and feeling like it's okay for me to trust myself to do that, to not look outside myself, and relying less on external validation, which is probably one of the most freeing aspects of this healing work. I'm building a life from self-trust instead of external validation. So if you're in any way feeling any of these things and you didn't have the type of mother you wanted, and again, this isn't about shaming our moms or making them wrong, because truly, I don't think that there are any accidents in life. Yeah, terrible things happen. And no, I didn't have like the worst mom in the world. She just wasn't the type of mom that I felt like I needed. And so it was my job. It became my responsibility as a grown woman and a mother myself to allow myself to step into that role and mother myself and hold myself and be the mother for myself that I wanted, desired, and needed. So if you recognize any of this in yourself and you desire to do this work and feel those shifts for you, granted we're all different and we will feel different things, I will post a link to that video below. And I hope that you're able to do some healing work for yourself and step into the woman that you are desiring to be and heal those wounds. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video.